Now for our first foray into the perfect place to wet your whistle, we stopped by one of our favorite breweries for some expert advice. The Yonkers Brewery has been making great strides with innovative brew at this family-owned operation, and our boy Nick had the perfect spot for us to try in the Bronx. Nick, where are you going to take me today?
All right, we're going to see our friend James at Bronx Ale House.
Bronx Ale House? They don't by any chance carry your beer.
Of course they do.
Were they one of the first?
Yeah, actually, they started about the same time we started. They just don't focus on Yonkers. They focus on a lot of local brands. Been very supportive of the community and the beer culture that's coming up in Yonkers and Bronx areas.
Oh, I thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, James.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you? I'm Toni.
James, Toni.
James, nice to meet you.
Are you gonna show me around or what?
Let's check it out.
All right, let's go. Known in these parts and well beyond as one of the best craft brew pubs in the city, Bronx Ale House on West 238th Street boasts 18 taps, mostly local brews that rotate regularly. But it's not just a bar to belly up at. They have really great and decadent grub that they will perfectly pair for you with a pint or two.
This is the wonton nachos, which is kind of our barbecue pub Asian fusion nachos, which are made with fried wonton chips instead of your traditional tortilla chips, some pickled red onion, queso fresco, our house smoked pulled pork,
Nice.
and topped with what we call angry sauce, which is a Korean angry, yeah, it's pretty hot. It's a Korean barbecue inspired sauce with gochujang as the base of it.
So what would you pair with the wonton nachos?
Right now, I would probably pair the Ballast Point Watermelon IPA with it. It's
Watermelon?
It's an IPA, so kind of a bitter base beer, but has that refreshing watermelon to it. Balance out a little of the heat, and yeah, really refreshing.
That's not just a burger.
This is our Ale House burger, our namesake burger, I guess, which is an 8-ounce beef patty, our house smoked pulled pork. We smoke it overnight. Almost every night we need to smoke a new batch.
Overnight? How long do you smoke it?
It's a 12-hour smoke on the pulled pork.
Nice.
Yep. And then it's topped with a beer battered onion ring and our vinegar coleslaw.
Just to brighten it up a little bit, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, and what are you gonna pair this with?
This one we are pairing with the Gun Hill Gold. So actually probably the closest brewery to here that we serve from right up the block on the other side of the Bronx. It's a bright golden ale, a little bit bitter, some nice fruity notes to it. A lot of flavor for a light beer that goes great with a burger.
All right, James, last but not least, what is this?
This is our chicken and waffle grilled cheese, one of our most popular sandwiches. It's a homemade Belgian waffle with melted cheddar cheese, a big chunk of fried chicken with a little bit of maple syrup on the side, and we served it with a side of our house-cut ruffled potato chips.
Of course you did. And what did you pair with this?
This is the Barrier Money IPA, which I think they call it that because it's so money. So just a really refreshing, bitter but floral beer. Really pairs well with almost everything, but one of our favorite IPAs. And it's a local beer just from Oceanside, New York.
Oh, nice. All right, well, I'm going in, people. Because this looks ridiculous. Waffle, chicken and waffle sandwich, grilled cheese?
Yes.
I suppose I have to dip it in the syrup, right? Because it's not enough calories, right, people?
Yes.
Yeah, all right,
It's
here we
not
go.
chicken and waffles without syrup.
Got a little syrup, people. All right, we go. Chicken and waffle grilled cheese in the Bronx Ale House. And 3, 2, 1. That's so good. Money! James nailed it. Up top, my friend. People, Bronx Ale House, do it. This guy knows what he's doing. The food's off the hook. And the brew's money. Right?
Yeah, thank you.
Now, beer is not the only libation to be found in the Bronx. Down on East 133rd Street, you can take a trip to Old San Juan. If you are not familiar with Pitoro, then a visit to Port Morris Distillery is a must.
The Pitoro is a Puerto Rican style moonshine. The reason we call it Puerto Rican style moonshine is most moonshines are made down south, and they're made out of grain or corn, wheat, and ours is made with fruits and honey. It's made the same recipe that's done in Puerto Rico is what we use here.
The process starts with making the mash. Apples, honey, brown sugar, and yeast. After 21 days, it's ready for the still. And in the tasting room, you can try the fruits of their labor.
You want to try a mixed drink or would you want to try a shot?
Oh my God. It's gonna be one of those shoots, right?
Yeah.
Glad he says shot.
All right, so we're doing a shot. So we're going to give you have already tasted the añejo.
Yes.
So we're going to give you the coquito. It's not going to get you drunk. Not one.
That's what my husband said.
And now look what happened.
I know, 2 kids later, I'm living in the burbs. Come on. What's the percentage of alcohol?
So it's 70%. 70 proof. 70 proof. 70
Wow,
proof.
that's
35.
strong stuff.
35%.
He's like, oh,
It's
don't
70
worry
proof.
about it. Little girl, you'll be fine.
70% alcohol. Wow.
Yeah. This is not a shooter. This is also a sipper. So you can.
Yeah,
you
this
can
is a sipper.
Yeah, you can sip it and kind of flavor it. Good stuff, right?
That's very drinkable, as they say in the business, right? That's good. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, coconut.
Bob, you're all over this. Bob's got a sweet tooth. You're gonna like that.
Oh, yeah?
There you go.
All right.
All right. Dos.
You want to try our shine?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, we'll do the shine.
So this is just the
That's the pure shine.
pure. This
That's-
is like the beginning, where it all begins.
That's where it all begins.
Salud.
This is a shooter.
Oh.
You gotta slam it back. Gotta go?
3, 2,
2, 1.
1. Ah. It's good. Coming up, what's New York's favorite old school pizza? We've got the scoop on the slice. Plus, catch the world's best circus ever.